Imagine how many more customers you could reel in if you're, let's say, a dentist and rank #1 for dentist near me on Google Maps. The same applies to any other business out there too. Surely this is an absolute goldmine of opportunity that you wouldn't want to miss out on. So whether you're a plumber, a hair salon, or a pizza joint, ranking at the top of Google Maps for those near me searches can make all the difference in bringing in a flood of new customers. It's a chance you definitely wouldn't want to pass up. According to Google Trends, the popularity of near me searches has been growing exponentially over time. The sheer number of people who are actively searching for businesses by adding that trusty near me phrase is absolutely staggering based on my favorite keyword research tool, Ahrefs. So as a business owner, wouldn't it be super smart to make optimizing your Google business profile and website for these near me searches your top priority? Now, here's $1 million question. How do you go about it? Well, let me share with you the hack some businesses are using to get there. They've simply added the keyword near me to their Google business name. Why? Because, my friends, according to the 2023 Local Ranking Factors survey, having the exact keyword you want to rank for in your Google business title is like waving a magic wand that shoots you straight up the ladder of the Google Map pack. So technically, if you slap on that near me keyword to your business name, you're practically securing that sweet #1 spot in the map pack. Sounds amazing, right? But hold up a sec. I can already hear some of you who've been keeping up with my previous videos chiming in. Didn't you say Google's guidelines frown upon adding keywords to your name? Did I? Of course I did. In most cases, adding keywords to your business name is a big no-no according to Google's rules. However, there's a twist to this tale. You see, some crafty businesses have gone the extra mile and officially rebranded themselves and included the words near me in their business name. That's right, they've made it legitimate in the real world, which means they can use that same name on their Google business profile without getting into trouble. Pretty smart, right? Or is it? Now, let's put this strategy to the test and see how well it's working out for this dentist based in El Paso. For this, I'm going to use this cool tool called BrightLocal to check out how their Google listing is holding up on Google Maps. More specifically, I'm going to check how well they are ranking for the keyword dentist near me within a radius of 3.5 miles from their location. Well, folks, the results are in, and I have to say they're a bit underwhelming. The average map rank for their target keyword, dentist near me, comes in at a disappointing 11.1. While they do manage to snag some #1, 2, and 3 positions, which would typically put their listing in the map pack, their reach seems to be limited to a 1.5 mile radius. So overall, it seems like this strategy isn't delivering the desired impact. Let's take a look at another example, barbershop near me, located in Coral Springs. In this case, the results here are a tad worse. The average map rank for this keyword stands at 12.6. Now, you might notice more #1 positions, but here is the catch. The grid tracking tool covers an uninhabited area where there's no competition. So unfortunately, it's not as impressive as it initially seems. While this strategy may have worked as a treat a few years ago, it is no longer the case. Google tweaked its algorithm when it comes to the whole near me thing. According to an article published on Search Engine Land last year, Google has made it now so that a near me query will return the closest matching local businesses for one's search terms within the maps. To do this, Google clearly extracts the near me portion of the user's query. In layman's terms, this means that if you search for the phrase coffee shop near me, Google takes out the near me part of your search and will show business listings located within a couple of miles of the search based on the results of the phrase, which in this case would be coffee shop. If your business happens to be outside that radius, it's going to be tough to rank for those near me keywords. And you can see that pretty clearly in examples of the dentist and the barber we just talked about. So what does it all mean? Simple. Calling or rebranding your business so it includes the term near me in its name to rank higher on Google Maps isn't really the best move. Quite the opposite. John Mueller, who is the senior search analyst at Google, commented on this strategy on Twitter, confirming that the keyword near me is actually used as a location signal by Google, but also added that using this strategy would make it really hard for people to search for a business by name. Can you imagine one of your clients trying to recommend your business to one of their friends? You should try these barbers. They're great. What are they called? Barbershop near me. If you search for them on Google and are not near the business, good luck finding them. If you were aware of this hack before watching this video and were contemplating using it to rank in your location, you should clearly forget about it. There's a much better, more reliable strategy that I want to talk to you about. Let me introduce you to Andrew Shotland, SEO extraordinaire and founder of localseoguide.com. He and his team recently did this awesome study where they analyzed a whopping 100,000 page titles from all sorts of websites. Now, in case you didn't know, the page title, aka title tag, is a short description of a web page that shows up at the top of your browser window and in search engine results. It's a big deal for SEO. If you want to rank for specific keywords, you got to include them in your page titles. So what did Andrew and his team find? Well, they wanted to figure out which location keyword had the biggest impact on website rankings. They compared using near me versus including the city name where your business is located. And guess what? Adding the city name to your page title is by far the most effective strategy for ranking higher in Google searches with your website. Okay, you might say, what does it have to do with my Google listing ranking on Google Maps? Everything. Here's the scoop. According to the Local Ranking Factors survey, one of the key factors for ranking on Google Maps is to have your target keywords in the page title of the page you link to from your Google business profile. And guess what? If you do that, your Google business profile will climb higher in the rankings for those keywords. Pretty cool, right? Let's say you're running a business in Dallas and you've added Dallas to the page title that your Google business profile links to. Boom! Your Google listing will shoot up when people search for a business like yours in Dallas. In a nutshell, having the right keywords in the page title of your link page can work wonders for your Google business profile. But if you really want to take things to the next level, here is what you can do. Think about rebranding your business to include your city's name. Just like the dentist and barber who added near me to their name, you can do something similar by using your city's name instead of near me. By doing this, you'll be able to legitimately include your city name in your Google business title. Trust me, it will have a massive impact on your rankings and shoot your Google listing through the roof when people search for a business like yours in your city. That's a wrap for today's video, guys. I hope you had a blast watching it, but hold on tight because I've got something special in store for you. If you're eager to skyrocket your Google rankings and win a ton of customers, then you definitely don't want to miss out on the next video. Until next time, happy marketing.